So our first plane today is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Now I think this plane is super cool because if you've seen it landing or taking off before, its wings bend so much and it's very interesting. So now this plane is number 5 because it's not my favorite plane in the world. But now let's go on to plane number 4. So this is plane number 4 on the list, the Airbus A318, also known as the baby bus, because it's so unusually small and it looks something about it looks very cool. And that's why it's number 4, because again, it's not like the best plane ever, but it is a very cool plane. So now let's go to the number 3 spot. So in the number 2 spot, we have the Boeing 747 because, it's pretty obvious. It's such a cool plane and it has that weird, interesting hump and just everything about it is just so cool. It was revolutionary when it came out and it still is a very cool plane. So now let's go on to the number 2 spot. So in the number 2 spot, we have the Airbus A350, which this one isn't as obvious. The main reason that I like it is because in the windshield, how it's curved like that, it is very cool. And also just something about the A350 is very interesting. So not too much about the A350, just it's a very cool plane. But now let's go on to the final, and I think number 1 coolest plane. Yes, I think the number 1 plane, the coolest plane in the world, is the Airbus Beluga. Now, just so you know, all of these things are my opinion, and you can not like the Airbus A350 or not like the Airbus Beluga, but these are just my opinion. So, a few things I like about the Airbus Beluga. It's basically just a Airbus A330 with a hump. And then its engines are so small compared to the plane itself. And it's funny how they turned the cockpit into like a smile and just everything about it is very cool.